I was born in Venezuela, and I'm an immigrant, I'm male, I'm gay. My first encounter with a federal agent, it wasn't until that day, until November 15 at 6:30 in the morning.
I opened the door to 4 police officers in full riot dress. Vests, guns, everything.
All I can do just in the back of the car is just pray. I was freaking out. I didn't know what's going on. I told myself I didn't work so hard for 8 years at school and working so hard to remain my status in this country to end up behind of a car handcuffed.
It was devastating. I can't think of a stronger word than that. And we had no idea why they were there.
You say, okay, what's gonna happen next? Am I being deported? Am I being sent back home when it's a mess right now? What's gonna happen to me, my medication? I was scared because I've been HIV positive for 9 years. And the only person who knew are people here that I'm close to. But I was afraid the whole time. You know, I've never been in jail. I've never been in some type of detention center. The first 72 hours, I'm not allowed to make phone calls. I don't have any access to anything. I don't know what's gonna happen. They don't tell me about my medication. They don't tell me, you know, all this is just uncertainty.
I knew that we were getting closer to an answer, but he didn't have any media. He wasn't able to see the efforts that we were doing to get him back, and the strain in his voice was heart-wrenching. It was amazing how much help and how everybody had swelled to kind of right this wrong. Basic Rights Oregon put the story out on their Facebook page and sent it to their thousands of supporters. Their supporters had shared it thousands of times. The media got a hold of it, both national and local radio and press. Without basic rights, that wouldn't have happened. And we ended up doubling the GoFundMe page that my friends had already started.
3, 4, 5 doors open, one by one. When I was finally in the parking lot waiting for the last 2 doors to open, I could see him, Pastor, I could see Sean waiting for me with my cold Coke because I asked him to give me one. I haven't had one for 5 weeks. And as soon as the door opened, I just run, I drop everything, I just jump on him, and I just cried and cried and cried.
He almost knocked me over when he came through the door. Like, yeah, it was a great reunion to be able to just touch him and hold him and see him again, because I would drive up every Sunday through the rain, through the snow, and all I could do was talk to him through a piece of glass.
Getting to know Basic Rights Oregon, knowing like, no, it's not your fault. No, you're not alone. No, you're not the only one. Give me the hope and the knowledge that, oh my God, I can count on somebody. Now it's not only me, and I'm not only one now with Sean, but there's somebody else there that cares. That was just amazing. That gave me the strength to keep going, to put what part of my life was together, and to be able to have the strength to confront what's coming next. The first week that I was out, Sean was like, okay, fighting a cold. The last 5 weeks has been hell for him, so he's just done. He's just physically, you know, drained. This thing I know, we are seeing a pulmonologist. This thing I know, they're doing a bronchoscopy. And this thing I know, we are being called 5 days later to let him know that he has lymphoma. He has cancer in the lung.
And we started with irradiation and then moved through chemotherapy, which ended just about a week and a half ago.
That's my term. For the last 6-8 months, I'm here. I'm a nurse, I have the background, and I did everything that I can to help him.
Basic Rights Oregon has saved Luis's life at this point. Without them, I don't know what would have happened to him through the immigration system. He cannot go back to Venezuela. That would be a death sentence. One of my proudest moments was carrying the Basic Rights Oregon flag through the Pride Parade this year. I'd been to a lot of Pride Parades, but never been in one. And I was honored to be part of that. And I'm honored to be part of the Basic Rights community.